Yeah, I haven't seen the final boss yet. That's like the one thing I have not seen is the final boss of this game. So.
Oh, it's like it's tough. I think but also incredibly fun. Like, I think it took me more tries than Elden Beast, but like I had more fun going like, oh, like that kind of thing.
Okay, so it's not bullshit like the first like Remnant 1's boss. Remnant's 1's final boss sucked.
The one where you have to like kill a bunch of enemies to be able to do damage to it.
Yes,
thing?
and then and it having like 4 extremely tanky phases, and just
No, like it's a tough boss, and I'll go ahead and say now that it has 2 phases, but they're like
that's fun.
They're like you can get it, and like from what I've heard from like people is like if you turn off like all the sound, like if you're doing it by yourself, if you just like turn off all the sound and listen, like it's telegraphed, like everything is fairly well telegraphed, you just kind of have to like understand it. I'm loading in gradually, and then I'm gonna need to hop into the join. My one thing that I can't really compensate for, because like this has been my special interest, of course I've dug into the lore, but like the idea was that like the root called out to researchers on Earth through like ancient carvings, and like even without the root Earth thing going on in Remnant 2, if the root is supposed to not have any foothold at all, and it technically came from like another world, how are there like ancient stone carvings that like allow communication with the root from outside of Earth? Is like I don't understand.
That is
at least that weird part of the lore.
Yeah, that's weird.
Join game.
This game's fucking load times, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Especially for me. Like, but yeah, it is it takes a bit. It takes some doing.
Mine is on a Gen 4 NVMe drive. It still took like a good 15 to 20 seconds at least to load into the like initial, like before you joined me earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe even like closer to like 20-25 seconds. It's like incredibly long load times. Luckily there's not a ton of loading, but good God.
When it loads, it loads. There isn't like a word for when it rains it pours in comparison, but when it loads, it loads. But yeah, like my first apocalypse clear, which is the only one I've done so far, but like my first one was genuinely just like bamfing around panicked, while firing off like I think it was the firestorm and then some other explosive that on its own did like a lot of damage, and then like hoping I didn't get hit. And even then, like on Apocalypse, with how much damage bosses will do, one slip up I still had to like basically restart. Well, not one, like a couple of slip ups I still had to basically restart. Okay, I'm in.
Cool.
Yeah, like cause I had like a couple of things on as well. Cause there's a ring that you can get that's like called the Black Cat, which like saves you from one death hit, and that's pretty good, which did save me a couple of times. But even so, like, it's just how strong some of the bosses can be in terms of like damage.
Yeah. Ugh.
But yeah, there's gonna be some secrets over here, but you might recognize the area a little bit.
Oh. This isn't from the opening. This is from
This is the hub area.
Yeah, I was about to say this is the
413.
ward. Yeah, because this right here, this would be fucking Deadbeat's room.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Over here is like where Bo typically hangs out, and then just below is McCabe and so on. And then here's, where the big crystal is.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. It is literally the dark version of of the fucking Firelink.
I think there might be like some more obvious ones. Like I think like the parking lot we were going through at the very, very start of this area, I think that might have been like the very first part, like where you're walking with Cass in the tutorial.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That might have been it, yeah. Oh, hi.
But yeah, like I will never say no to like a end of the game like gauntlet type thing, but this is still very like could have done something other than just like your version of Dark Firelink.
Yeah, I will say it's not the best. It's not my favorite thing they've done in the game, but
Yeah.
It could be worse. It could be better, but it could be worse, so.
Yeah, I think pretty easily Yesha is like one of the more impressive ones, but my favorite is probably Losam, just because I love like the Fae versus Bloodborne like whole look that they end up going with that.
It's really good. It reminds me a lot. Losam reminds me a lot of Dad of Boy, with the Fae there too.
Yeah, no, yeah. They're a lot more like abstract than like literally insect-like with Data Boy is what they do. Because the wings on the Fae in this game are so fun because they're like luminescent and like rainbow gradient and like almost more like ribbons, but still somehow allow them to fly. Like it feels pretty impossible, which is like part of the fun of it.
Yeah. Also, yeah, this is definitely just a gauntlet, huh? It's just checkpoint to checkpoint.
Yep. And like I said, there's some secrets, but you kind of have to like take some detours and look around.
Are you the tree from the first game?
No, it's a different tree. I thought it was going to be the tree from the first game, but it's different at least.
No, I was kind of hoping it would be the tree from the first game, Because that would be cool as hell to refight that thing now, but like in a world where it's.
It is
kind
even
of the tree
more
from the first game.
It's the tree from the first game, but even more Cthulhu looking.
Yeah, it's kind of not the giant one though. I kind of wish it was the giant tree.
Anyway, it is called Cancer, so that's fun, I guess. Oh god, hold on.
Yeah, please don't die. Please don't leave me alone.
Nope, I put on a shield.
I'm gonna use my thing now in case I get hit. Like that was a one hit and I'm down. Whoa.
Yeah, it's that was, if nothing else, like a fairly telegraphed, like it jumped up in the air. But yeah, that's a toughie.
Yeah, that thing was. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be a one hit. Like I thought it was going to like jump to another side and then do something. I thought it was like a phase change, but no. Jesus. It was just die.
Yeah, yeah, I think there's another like guard like bodyguard type boss, and then the final boss, but like more stuff to do in between because it is a gauntlet.
Yeah. That's all good.
Yeah.
Sam's not off work for like another hour. I got time. We are getting so close to the Erd tree.
We're in the shadow of it, one could say.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm so glad that I like have my, although the fucking DLC is gonna be awful for me because my save file is a New Game Plus run that I have beaten. So my DLC is going to be New Game Plus, and that's going to be rough because the DLC is always tuned way higher because it's made for people who've beaten the game typically.
Oh well,
because I believe
I watched Vadi's thing on it. There's a thing kind of like in Sekiro where like beating a boss changes the damage scaling. Like it's less about like rune level and more about like oh boy, I haven't actually fought these things up close. Might have to switch things up, but it should be fine.
I haven't watched Vati in forever. Actually, basically since Elden Ring came out, just because when Elden Ring first came out, he got a lot of very basic stuff super wrong. Like stuff that was directly told in the game. And I was like, Vati, I know you just had a baby, but you're slipping.
There's some really out there theories for Elden Ring that like in terms of like a lore community was like the first time I was like, okay, that's not even like, no, I can't even say that because Bife had like Bife and Mylan full on had stuff that I was like, no, I think you're just wrong, actually.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, like his stuff, like he was getting wrong. Like he's like at first he said that Millennia and Mikola were born after the Shattering, and the opening cutscene is literally Millennia and fucking Rodan fighting in the Shattering War.
Yeah,
like stuff like that, where he got like very basic stuff very wrong, and I'm like, okay, you were like the guy I trusted for lore.
Yeah, like there is some very like confusing timeline stuff in Elden Ring, but like all of the characters that like we fight and see have been like at this for a while. No one's like new or came about in the post-apocalypse kind of thing.
No, the only one would have been no, not even him. I was gonna say Godric, but even he was around. He hid among women to get away from Radahn's challenge. So even he was around back during the Shattering War. Like they all were. So that's why I was like so confused by like Vati getting that so like, because he made a big thing of it being like, oh, they're definitely from post the Shattering War, and I'm like, it literally shows them in the beginning of the game in the cutscene. How do you get that wrong?
I forget who it was, but there is a video out there that is just like, hey, you may not know, like, in case you haven't noticed, Elden Ring is big on alchemy, like classic pseudoscience alchemy, make lead to gold, type of stuff. Yeah. And so like it was a big long video being like, okay, here's all of the inspirations and what like it would mean in alchemy. Like here's what Erebus is and why like Melania, or not Melania, why Marika is like pale with golden hair and why Radagon is red, and it's like all this different complicated stuff about alchemy. And that's fun because it's still like interpretive and is mostly just, and is more like pointing out like what is the thing.
Yeah.
We gotta go like down the stairs and then kind of double back for some of this.
Okay. Yeah, see, that stuff's fun. I just, yeah, I don't know. Like, I was kind of like, I fell off watching Vati back then because of that. And yeah, I mostly now I just watch Zuli because Zuli doesn't really give any, like, she doesn't do much in the way of speculation. She just kind of, like, shows, like, hey, this model, it's marked this. It wasn't used like that, but it's marked like this in the game. Don't know why they changed it.
Yeah, and that's gonna be like, it could have interesting implications, but it's also just gonna be really neat to see, and it could uncover like a huge lore secret that like,
oh my god,
that, like,
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but is this the opening from the first game where you have to fight in that reactor room?
No, this isn't it.
Oh, okay, damn.
Yeah. I had to think about it, but no, I remember what that room looks like. It's not quite that. It might be more, it could be like an homage kind of thing, because it does look pretty similar. Hey, yeah, wait a minute. Actually, though, why are we, like crawling into the bowels of Ward 13 at this point?
Yeah.
Answer me that. Answer me that,
oh, big guy.
Remnant. I know what Arcane would say would make a better final level than this, because he's so pissed that like the way the route is described as in terms of like the first Chronos and Remnant 1 is like, oh, it's the dragon at the top of the atoll, and the fact that you never like climb that pisses him off, even though he has never played any of these games. It just pisses him off that like that's not a part of the game, because even in Chronos the most you do is you could just kind of like go up an elevator, but you never climb to the top, and he's really annoyed about that.
Yeah, they'll probably do it in a DLC at some point. Maybe.
They'd have to retcon something, because it did crumble to pieces, I think, in the second one.
Oh, well.
Which is why it would make sense for, like, Root Earth, but whatever. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hello, little guys. You're dead now. You know what this kind of reminds me of?
Hmm.
I'm getting like weird deja vu to like something in Destiny.
You know what?
Like,
I was literally thinking there's something in Destiny that looks like this, and it's in the it's making me think of the inside of the big tank from that one strike.
yeah,
The one that you actually go into.
That, I think that might be it, because I'm thinking of like picking up something and carrying it into like another part and like basically managing the energy flow of like a engine, and that is
Yes.
part of that strike. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, there's a chest down there I missed.
I think that's it. The only other thing I could think of is that it's giving me like Wrath of the Machine, which is not a raid that's in Destiny 2 so far. But yeah, like something about this was giving me big Destiny vibes.
Yeah, no, I feel it. I feel it. Oh, could also be the what you call it, the Presage.
Oh, that I would like, given how many times I've done Presage, I would believe that. Oh, there's something down underneath the stairs, I think. Yeah, I was right.
Flyweight's ring.
Beast, do you watch any of like Maxor's stuff?
Oops.
He's like a YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, not your fault. I got like one hit, and my dog is not coming to help me. Popper? Oh, you're not my passive anymore. Oh no.
Oh, I see. I'm not sure if I can get to you. I'll try.
It's okay. Yeah, I've got 4 little pips left. Oh yeah, no, you're way too far away.
Yeah, I'll just turn back to the checkpoint. What was I talking about? Oh, Max.
Yeah.
He does like playthroughs of stuff and will do edits. Basically what I was thinking of is, because we were talking about Elden Ring. I'm stuck. Can you sit down?
Oh, yep.
Since we were talking about Elden Ring, he does edits. He has a three parts of an Elden Ring thing out and a 2-parter on Revengeance, but it's not even like review or anything. It's just like a meme edit heavy like video with a bunch of jokes in it and like voiceovers for all the characters to make it more of like a funny haha thing.
Ow. That was
I was thinking of like for Margit, because Maidenless was such a extensive thing at the very beginning of Elden Ring's stuff. He had Margit like go like foul tarnished in search of the hose. Unfortunately
Also,
for you, I hate women.
God. Also,
Just
Holly,
very
I
good.
literally just got the Archie tree joke. I am so sorry. My brain's very not working today. That's a very good joke.
That is a good joke.
I just got it.
Hold on. I think there might be maybe something. We're definitely missing a ring. I just don't remember how we get to it.
It's all good. I'm not super worried about it. While I will probably play this game off and on after. I didn't mean to walk forward into this.
Oh god. I
didn't know.
Desperately sprinting towards you.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I was just I took like 2 steps. Oh, he's so
fine.
mad.
Oh, he's
so
scary.
mad. Oh,
Okay,
I'm
here.
fucking fucked.
Can I pull aggro?
I was around the corner from you, you fucking bastard.
Okay.
Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die.
This guy is the one that does way too much damage in general.
Yeah, he hit me with like a weird fucked up AoE through a wall and it ruined my day.
I wish I remembered what the mutators do. I think Spiteful is the one that gives him even more damage to be mean.
This is like an MMO boss, not a fucking like Souls boss. He's doing like get out of the fire shit.
He's got the get out of the damage area attacks. Is there anything around here? I don't think.
You know, if I'd been able to call in a fucking 500 kilogram bomb or something, that motherfucker wouldn't have been able to do anything. But no, I don't get stratagems in other video games. Ugh. Disgusting.
Me like throwing everything at the boss while you're hanging back just a little bit and being like, wait till I get my Gauss, motherfucker. You see me with my Gauss.
Yeah, wait. See me in Warframe, motherfucker.
The thing with Root Earth is that I don't trust the hallways because I know I'm gonna miss something.
If we miss stuff, we miss stuff. That's fine. Like, I'm not upset about it.
Honestly, all things considered, the Resonating Heart is like maybe the bigger one. There's like 2 rings, and I don't even know if you pick them up or not. Because if you pick something up, I don't get like the notification on what it's called. Oh, hey, we're here.
Oh, this is... Hey, it's the Erd Tree.
Yup. And now we have to go to a different world and find a way to break the barrier because Radagon was a rude motherfucker and locked the door behind him.
Yep. God, when I got there and it's just like, okay, here's the other half of the game. I'm just like, you motherfuckers. You sons, it's 110 hours in. What do you mean?
Yeah, I still vaguely remember like the gradual posts in the Discord of not even of any like major spoiler, just more and more posts of you being like, what the fuck do you mean there's still more of the map?
How is there more?
Guess we're doing this the hard way.
Wait!
Hi?
It won't work!
Anomaly. Step aside.
I'm gonna shut my brain off for all these
This is our one
cutscenes.
chance. If we stop the brute here, it's done. For good.
Corruption eradicated.
I can break the shield, but it'll take everything I've got. I'll be powerless. All right. Once we do this, there's no turning back. Either you win, or
Say it.
it's the end of everything.
Anomaly. Your chance of success is greater than 0. I was attempting to reassure you.
Yeah. Thanks. Very comforting.
Come on, let's do this. Think you're ready?
Oh, that was weird. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
It would be so funny if there was an option for you to ask, so what's the route?
God. You must burn a maiden to get through the door.
God, I don't even think this was all that intentional, but the more you say it, the more like the Elden Ring stuff really is actually like starting to hit.
It's a little
I got this.
it's a little bit Elden Ring in a lot of spots, actually. Like not just in this ending bit, not leading up to it, but man,
Traveler!
that's really Elden Ring.
Fast for me.
All they did was cut out the journey from the Erd tree to the fucking mountaintop of the giants, and no.
Okay, your weapons are fine. I'm very glad that so there's a specific bit in the first game where you're going up to like a boss, and the fact that it makes you have your gun out during the cutscene actively changes what gun you have equipped. It is the single most frustrating thing, because either you have it be like, oh, you get out of the cutscene, you leave and come back because it is like a dialogue based thing, or you instigate the fight immediately and then you're fumbling to switch your gun back. It's really annoying.
That's
anyway,
really dumb.